Okay, we are back in the culinary adventure. We are right here at the alligator farm to take a close look to the gators, how they get in catch, the difference between gators and crocs, and all kind of stuff that Jim Darlington, the specialist of the alligators at the San Agustin Gator Farm, he's going to explain us all about it. Thank you very much for
No problem. No problem. The major difference between a zoological park like ours, we raise them for people not only to view and learn about them, especially children growing up exposed to them. Creates an appreciation for these animals. We can also point out some of the endangered species and just get people really close to alligators. They raise them for the meat and the hide. The animals are the same, and they're both used to people, and they're both fed in the same way. But usually when they're anywhere between 4 and 8 years old, that's when they're butchered for the commercial industry.
This is the oldest alligator farm in the United States,
it's
correct?
Probably a facility of its type. It's probably the oldest one in the world.
100 years, wow. So right now this is the oldest alligator and crocodiles facility in the whole world. It has over 100 years, no? Over 100 years. This is a classic place, actually.
When you raise them legally, it takes the money away from the people that would want to do it illegally, and they have a much harder time to accomplish that. Another thing is the alligator hide and meat industry for the state of Florida is actually a very big business, valuable income for the whole state. So it's just another type of agriculture, another type of farming. In Africa, parts of Asia, India, Australia, and that whole Indo-Pacific region, here in the States, wherever there are crocodilians, they have been consumed as far back as you can follow people. So it's from day one, it's just been a food source. They reproduce in good numbers. One alligator, a female alligator, maybe 7 or 8 feet long, can lay more than 30 to sometimes more than 50 eggs in a season.
So and now you can say they like rabbits, kind of.
Not quite like that, but the farms, the people that would know where the nests were, they would go gather the eggs and even eat the eggs. But if they wanted to have more crocodiles or alligators, they simply would protect these alligator and crocodile nests from raccoons. In Africa, monitor lizards often raid crocodile nests. So they would protect the nest along with the female crocodile and ensure all the babies are going to hatch and grow and go down to the water, and eventually you have a lot more animals. In this enclosure alone, this is where we keep a lot of juvenile alligators, but we decided years ago to mix many different species. We host some students here in this building, and it's a nice test for them when we bring them out and try to identify the different species of crocodilians. In this exhibit alone, we have at least 8 different species. And behind me, you can view in one shot American alligator, Chinese alligator, smooth-fronted caiman, spectacled caiman, broad-snouted caiman, West African dwarf crocodile, New Guinea crocodile, American crocodile, Nile crocodile. The list just goes on, and we have them all in this enclosure together. This is where we keep the biggest animal on the property, Maximo. We're right now on our alligator swamp / bird rookery. It's a more naturalistic zoo exhibit. We have about 130 American alligators in here, ranging in sizes from 30 inches up to 12.5 feet and over 800 pounds. And the sounds you're hearing besides me are the migratory birds that come and nest here every year. And by having this naturalistic setting and providing alligators in this exhibit, we get a lot of other very normal natural things going on, such as these birds raising their young, which occasionally fall prey to the alligators. But the interesting thing about it is that the birds come here to nest above the alligators, because as long as there's alligators at the base of the tree, there's snakes, raccoons, opossums. They can't climb the tree to go after the eggs or the baby birds. So the migratory birds are afforded protection from the alligators.
Jim is going to teach us how to catch an alligator. That's a fundamental #1 thing. If you're going to eat an alligator, in the old times, of course, you got to go and catch it. Okay? So he's going to teach us a little bit how.
I'm going to show you how I do it. I don't know, maybe not teach you how to do it.
Okay, okay. So hopefully I
Just
learn
in
because
case.
I'm going to ask you to teach me to see if I can grab one. Okay, what do you think about this?
I love it.
You love it, that's good.
Ketchup.
So get ready, you get ready, you get ready, because
gonna
Mr.
cook that
David,
alligator.
Chef David Burr, is gonna cook the alligator inside the gator pit. Have anybody ever done this before? Tell them,
Cool.
tell
This is
them.
a first.
We've never done this before. We don't know what the outcome would be. Hopefully the alligators won't recognize what's on the menu. So I'll go down here, keep them up. Gotcha. Holding it here has a hard time biting you. And this alligator's big enough, if he got a hold of you,
Oh yeah,
this is like a car door slamming on your hand.
a sharp card.
Yeah, hundreds of pounds of pressure.
So this is the sound they do when they're mad.
Yeah, that hissing sound.
Yeah, I heard a lot of hissing around there, so they're not too happy.
Can you hear that hiss?
But you can hold his mouth shut with just a couple fingers.
How you do to hold it? Can I hold them out shut? If I come from here, from the back of the eye?
No, he'll bite you.
Real fast too.
I sneak in like this, keep my hand against it, and not let go of it, and then I work my hands up like that. And squeeze it. They're really strong even when they're small. So hold it like that. Cover its eyes, makes it calm down a little bit. And even though you've heard that you can hold their mouth shut very easily, the problem isn't holding an animal's mouth shut, it's holding the rest of it still. And the mouth muscle rule applies to animals in general. It's not just alligators and crocodiles, it's all animals. That's the way their jaw muscles work. Okay, little guy.
Incredible. So he just showed us how he will. Oh! 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 He tried to. That was a dangerous bite. Dude. Ah! Oh! There. Hey, don't hold it too low, man. Oh my God. All right. I think I'm going to pass on the catching thing. Oh, unless we got a little one. Do you have like a?
Oh, the little ones
No,
are
we
fast.
don't have any tiny. Damn it!
I thought this was a little one.
This is the little one. Actually, the little one is very challenging, man.
He's very fast, the little one.
That's him right there getting back in the water.
Yep.
Okay, are you gonna teach me? Can you teach me how to catch one?
Maybe a much smaller one. This size is quite dangerous. When they get over 3 feet, they can really bite with hundreds of pounds of pressure. So
Yeah,
they can-
I saw that you even struggled with the little one.
Yeah,
He almost turned on and whoa, he got kind of low, you know, that's the dangerous area, you know? So we're gonna pass on that, no?
Okay.
We're not gonna bother the animals, to be honest. Animals are meant to be handled by specialist people that know about them, so I'm not gonna put my hands on them. And that's why Jim is here to do that. And I recommend you people in the wild, leave animals alone. Watch them, enjoy them, but don't mess with them unless you're a specialist. All right? Good. So it's cooking time. It's cooking time.
It's cooking time.